we started this 4-year journey together. And yet it feels like just yesterday we entered this high school as nervous little freshmen. When the classes were hard, when the teachers were strict, we felt like high school would never end. But when friendships were formed and milestones were celebrated, time flew by more quickly than we wanted. Years ago, upon starting kindergarten together, no one knew what the future would hold for our class, or what life would be like in 2011 when all those little 5-year-olds would graduate high school and enter into the world as adults. We've been through so much together as a class. The coming of the new millennium, the tragic attacks of 9/11, the war on terror, the deaths of celebrities such as Michael Jackson and Steve Irwin, and of course the recent outbreak of beaver fever. And the world has rapidly changed around us. But now, as we walk across this stage and move our tassels, it's our time to stop letting the world change around us and start changing the world. As we look out into the vast future, realizing that the secure home that we found here at high school is behind us, we also understand that we are now in control. And as exciting as this notion may be, it also invokes fear of change and of the unknown. But as I look out into a sea of my classmates, I know that whatever may come, the future will never be dull. All of the talents and characteristics that our class has to offer to the world ensure a brighter tomorrow. Naturally, through the years, our interactions with one another have had ups and downs, and we've not always gotten along, but each and every one of us has had an effect on the others. Our contacts with each other, no matter how short, have not necessarily been pleasant, but at the risk of sounding corny, each one has been life-changing. And 20 years from now, when we return to Hillsboro for our class reunion, we will still remember the effects that our classmates have had on us. But for now, let us come to the realization that this is the final time we will sit in this gym as high school students. The recognition of this fact evokes one of two basic emotions within each and every one of us. There are some in these seats tonight that are mourning the end of a chapter. And to you, I remind you that this is only the introduction. And there are others who wish to cry tears of joy because we're finally moving on to something greater than what we found here. But you all must remember that what we have found here, we'll never forget. Those that do not feel that they're ready might be under the assumption that these are the best years of our lives. And those that are ready to leave are hoping that they aren't. But I believe as this class establishes itself in the world, the best is surely yet to come. However, whatever emotion you're all now experiencing, I find it pertinent to heed the wise words of Dr. Seuss. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. I feel that as we move on into our own individual lives, we have enough shared experiences here at HHS to keep us smiling for years to come. Congratulations, class of 2011.